Hi, Kim Upstone here from New Day and New Vision. Today we're in my kitchen again and we're talking about herb. No, not your elderly neighbor. And I apologize to all the linguists out there. I never know the correct way to say it. Is it herb or herb or however? But I think you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the spice. I love herbs. I love the smell and the taste, and I am always trying to find new ways to use them in more of my recipes. Fresh herbs add so much flavor. I now grow the ones that I use the most in my kitchen window. I always have sweet basil and Italian parsley, and then I switch off between oregano and dill. I want to share with you some really fabulous tips on growing, using, and storing them. Since I'm not wasteful, I'm not going to let them go to waste. When I buy them at the store, I don't always need as much in my recipe as what comes in the package. I could dry them, but I usually have the dry that I have already purchased, and I really don't need any more dried. So what I came up with was this fabulous way of preserving them. Now, I'm all about saving time without compromising on healthy eating. Home-cooked meals, so those of you who want to know more about me and saving time and living a beautiful life can watch my video, Who is Kim Upstone and Why is She So Happy, which is at my site. Okay, let's start at the beginning. I grow herbs in my kitchen window. So I bought some dirt and a couple of pots and seeds, and all of that was like 10 bucks. And that's enough herbs and seeds and dirt to last me for a couple years. I hate pesticides. I have always hated pesticides. I think they contribute to our inability to fight off disease, and I believe they accumulate in our bodies. So no pesticides for this gal or her family for the last 25 years. And health has been our gift. I eat everything, but it has to be washed in a special way, which I'll talk more about in another video. Now, if I grow these in my window, I know that they are organic. Nothing has touched them. So just rinsing them is plenty. But if I do buy them at a store, I wash them in a solution of 1 tablespoon of salt and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. In a bowl, 4 cups of water. Just let them sit for 5 or 10 minutes, rinse them off, and then they're ready to go. Now, I cut the top of the plants off just below the lowest leaf and then place them in a bowl. Now, this is my way. It has served me for years. I'm told that you're not supposed to chop, especially basil. You're supposed to tear it, but I don't have time to tear it all the time. So I just grab a sharp scissor and I go snip, snip, snip. Now, I've also don't buy the small broth. I don't know if you guys have compared prices on the small and large cans of broth, but there is hardly any difference between the large can and the small can. So what I'll often do is freeze it in ice cube trays. Here's the trick. You're going to put the chopped herbs in the tray and then fill them up with broth and freeze them in the ice cube tray and pop them out when you need them. I like to just pop them out of the bag. You keep them in a freezer bag, you pop them out, you throw them in your sauce or your stir fry, whatever you want to use them in. Also, when I pop them out of the tray, when they're frozen, I will take them and lay them on a cookie sheet so they're individual. That way they don't congeal all together even as they're laying in the bag. So if something calls for fresh parsley or basil, you can even combine them if you know what you're going to make it. If you know what meals you need them for, you can combine the basil, you can combine the parsley, you can put it all in the tray. So all you're going to do is you're going to drop this in a little bit in each one, and then you're going to take your herbs and you're going to pack them in there. See how easy it is? And I'm really messy, so I use a funnel. Drop them in there and freeze it up, and soon you will have wonderful herbs that'll taste just like fresh to put in your meals. Well, I'm glad you could join me here today. I hope you'll check out my other videos on everything from fresh flowers to making your life beautiful every day, and that's what I would really love to help you do, is enjoy your life while not compromising on good eating and healthy meals for your family. And we will see you in the next video.